Hello, beautiful Pisces. I hope that you are doing fantastic. I am Elena Valdez. I am an intuitive astrologer and tarot reader, and I'm here to do your timeless love reading. A timeless love reading means that whenever you come upon it, whenever you stumble upon the reading, whenever you find it, that is when you are meant to watch it, or that's when the reading is meant for you. All right, so let's get started. Now, at the end of this reading, I'm going to ask a yes or no question. So be prepared to think of a question you need a yes or no answer to. Think about it, write it down, or just have it ready. And at the end of your reading, we will pull a card from the major arcana to tell us whether it's a yes or a no. All right, so let's get started with what is the major challenge in the love department that you are facing at the time of this reading, beautiful Pisces. Now remember, this is a general reading, so it's not always going to resonate, and if it doesn't, that's okay. It just means that this time around, it's not your reading. Oh, Pisces. Okay, you have two cards out. One more, please. And that might be it for you, actually. So it looks like, dear Pisces, you've gone through something significant here with the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups here. There's a feeling here that you're transitioning into something, right? Like you've gotten out of something recently. You've had to walk away from something. This can potentially be a relationship, or, you know, someone that you were in the long-term commitment with potentially. It doesn't have to be. It can be something shorter. But in any case, there's a sense here that you are coming out of something that was really depressing, sad, left you feeling kind of rejected. And you had to essentially walk away from this. And I have this feeling of like you had no other choice but to walk away. And you didn't even, you weren't even given the opportunity to fight for whatever this was. That's the sense I'm getting. So there's a feeling of you had to walk away from something. You didn't have much of an option here. There was no fighting involved. It's meaning no fighting involved in keeping it together. Like you had to walk away. All right, so that's a heavy way to start your reading, beautiful Pisces, but let's see how it opens up. So let's start with how the other person views you. Now, this can be the person you came here for that's viewing you this way, or it can also be someone that you may not know is, or that you may not be aware is interested in you at this time of this reading. Let's see how the other is viewing Pisces. Yeah. Rejection, sadness, it's always hard. I'm sorry you're dealing with that. How is the other person, individual in this situation viewing Pisces, your spirit? Yeah, they're viewing they're viewing the setting free as setting free causing hurt. I think the reason you were set free, Pisces, or you had to set someone free is because there is another person involved here in the mix. And I'm not necessarily picking up cheating. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's like you had to walk away, or this can also mean that you're feeling quite literally betrayed. Someone mishandled you, someone fumbled you, someone maybe just did something not nice to you, right? And you literally walked right into it. And they're aware of this. They may have been what caused this. So the person viewing this happening is either the person who caused it, or it's a person who is interested in you, someone else who is aware that this happened to you. Let's confirm that. Let's clarify. But definitely there's this, with the Fool walking into freedom, but into the Ten of Swords, it's like before you're fully free here, you've had to feel some betrayal. Like you have to feel some hurt. And with the Lovers there, it feels like it can have something to do with a third party or someone else. Now, this is how they're viewing you. So they may potentially be the ones who had to walk into rejection. They may actually be the ones that feel like you betrayed them because of interest in someone else. Oh, beautiful. You got the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. This is beautiful energy. So it's like whomever is observing you, beautiful Pisces, they're observing you go through that whole transition of being mortified, ashamed, embarrassed, betrayed, stabbed in the back, like totally like not feeling good about this situation. But now they're also seeing you turn that corner into, like, they're starting to see your energy come back, your exuberance is coming back, right? Your vitality and your want and your hope, like you're still hopeful for love here. You haven't lost that. You still want that. This can also be, though, that they are feeling this way about you. Like they may have potentially caused you some pain or watching you go through some pain, and now you've been set free, and they are holding the flame, like a hot torch here for you. Like they are fully attracted to you. They want to run right into you. They want to give you all this love. They want to show you all this affection, Pisces, but they recognize that maybe now is not the time because you have a little bit of a protective bubble, if you will, around yourself. Because you're still healing, right? So there's that. So it's either they want to be ready for you, but they're not because they're the ones who came out of something painful, or they're viewing you as someone that they really want to offer all of this energy and love to, but you're not ready. So let's see where you stand in all of this. How does Pisces view this person, dear Spirit? How does Pisces view the situation or this person? So they view the situation, or they potentially are viewing, so you, dear Pisces, are viewing them in this situation as there are a couple of things. I'm getting two storylines here. So the first one is you're seeing them for one group, because remember, this can be an individual just observing you going through this heartbreak and transitioning into a better space, right? For that group, you see this individual as somebody who is quite literally is like the light, like somebody who has charm, like a charming individual that is a manifester, a creator who has an ability to create and manifest good things in their life, right? But you're also seeing them as maybe a little bit too young for you, Pisces. Or maybe as someone who, if they're not younger, maybe an individual who's just getting started, right? Like maybe starting over. But you see them in a good light. So what that's making me feel is that this may not be the person that you felt betrayed by, or they may have been somebody that was betrayed, and you're holding them on a high light here. You're holding them in high regard here. You have a lot of belief in their abilities. That's what I want to say. even though they're at the beginning stages of something. It's like they're starting over from scratch, right? They could be a younger earth sign. For some of you, this is a younger earth sign that we're talking about. But also it can be Gemini. So let me throw out some signs in case it means anything for you. It can be a Gemini, a Leo, a younger earth sign, or an earth sign that feels younger. Maybe they're not younger in age, but maybe they're less experienced, that kind of thing. But I'm not seeing a lot of like love interest here. I'm not seeing a lot of cups. On their end, yes, I see the 9 of cups. I see them wanting to just explode onto you, literally. Like they want to just give you all this like love, and you're like getting through something first. 6 of Wands, it goes Leo again. 3 of Wands, it's another fire sign. That's Aries, and Temperance, it's Sagittarius. So 6 of Wands is clarifying the sun. Yeah, so you see this individual as somebody who's very powerful, a leader, someone who's potentially in the limelight. You see them as someone very charming, very creative. And with the 3 of Wands clarifying the Magician, this is someone that you can see yourself setting out and having adventures with. This is someone that you see potential in. But I also feel, so there's 2 groups of you, right? So one group, this is a person that you would entertain. Once you get into a position where the depression, all of that is gone, you would entertain. You do see yourself having adventures with. You do see yourself opening up and letting in with Temperance here, right? Because you believe in them. There's this feeling of you just believe, even though they're in this beginning, like you just believe that they can do better, be there for you in the way you need them. That's for one group of you. The other group is this feeling of, I just kind of want to be the one to shine right now. I want to work on my creative. I want to work on my own balance, my own self-esteem, my own pentacle, my own coin, all of that. Let's get the advice. What's the advice for Pisces in this situation? Leo is coming up. I'm feeling Leo very strongly for you. I don't know if it's the person you walked away from. I don't think so. I think this initial energy doesn't have anything to do with this new person. I think this initial energy of when we started the reading of the 5 of Pentacles into the 8 of Cups, it's kind of where you are at the point of this reading. Like you just left something. You just went through something depressing and sad and just not nice. I'm picking up that you went through some kind of shame. Like someone did something and it, I don't know. But that's at the beginning of the reading, which means you've moved on, or you're on your way to moving away from that. There goes another fire sign. Yeah, so the advice here, my beautiful Pisces, you have the 7 of Swords, the Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. And you see how the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles are facing away from each other? The advice here is to move away from anything that feels inconsistent. So if this person that's showing you interest feels a little like too eager, too emotional, too sexually driven to come towards you, then there's an advice here to move away from that. Just take care of yourself by moving away from that energy and instead choose the Knight of Pentacles energy. And the Knight of Pentacles doesn't necessarily mean to choose a person. It just means choosing the energy of the Knight of Pentacles, which is slowly focusing on your stability, your money, your safety, all of that. For a very small percentage of you, a third group of you, this is an energy of having been through a situation where you had to quite literally sneak out of something that was not very healthy. And maybe that person, that individual who you did initially, that initial energy in the beginning that you did break off from, that caused you the suffering, is trying to move in. But you've gotten strong here. So whatever, if that comes up again, if there's a person that comes in, rushes in and is like love bombing you and like, I'm so ready for you, and starts throwing all this attention and charm so much to the point where you can't stop it, you can't slow it down. This is the advice to move away. And you already know this though, because I feel like that's what you left. In any case, your focus needs to be the Knight of Pentacles. So that's all things slowly focused on your increasing your income, increasing the money that's coming in. There's an emphasis here of stability. For some of you, it's about really solidifying where you live. I just picked that up. Some of you need to focus on living somewhere that's better for you. All right, let's close the reading out now with a yes or no. Go ahead and think about your question, and we're going to pull a card from the Major Arcana that's going to tell us whether it's a yes or a no. All right. Is the answer yes or no for our beautiful Pisces? Is it yes or no? Think about the question. Is it yes or no for Pisces? There it is. There's your answer. Let's see what it is. It is a no, and it's represented by the Death card, which basically means some things are not meant to be resurrected. Beautiful, beautiful Pisces. Some things are better left literally dead, in the past, gone. This is not something that needs to be resurrected. This is not something that needs to be transmuted. This is not something that needs to be transformed. This is something that needs to be a no. Okay, that is the answer to your question. Thank you so much, beautiful Pisces. I hope that you, for some of you, I just heard the Scorpio is a no. The Scorpio is a no. I just heard that. All right. Thank you, Pisces, for being here. Please like, subscribe, comment, and tell your friends about the channel. And I appreciate you being here. I hope to see you back here again on my other readings. Thank you so much. Bye.